You know, friends, we have a reputation for causing trouble in some circles. People just believe anything they hear, won't they? What have we done to deserve these slanderous calumnies they're spreading around? Here, they're saying I can change into a snake. I can't even change into a massive, world-devouring serpent that sleeps under the sea and awakens every millennium to try and destroy all life in the universe. Let alone anything as dangerous as a snake.
There's a very specific comparison to make, but...
Well done, Furfur. Your percipience is unrivaled amongst all the counts of hell. Here, they're saying I stalked some poor deluded carpenter for over a month. Who has that kind of free time? Obviously. I'm busy enough sowing the seeds of genocide, never mind offering people food to swear their allegiance to me, so that I may use their talents in pursuit of reducing this sum total of human happiness.
They made a movie out of the Titanic, boss.
Yes, that was a great heist. Filled my jar of tears right up to the brim. Who has time to read something this long, anyway? No, what we have here is going to blow everything we've done in the past right out of the water. Now, you may remember our little test run. That haven't listened to Baby Cause is going to go down in history.
And it's so hard to carry, boss. Remember all those times you almost dropped it?
O's. You I know you. We understand each other. Dropping this would be like sticking a dagger into the thigh of every person on Earth at the same time. Sticking it in, twisting it around so as to cause the most pain possible. And then maybe sticking it in the other thigh so they can't walk away from the constant agony.
Wouldn't that be awfully hard to coordinate, boss?
Yes, that's exactly what I meant. Enjoy their wit, by the way. This is the only scene I'm in. Now, unveil my masterpiece. Behold my magic mirror. Isn't she wonderful? Oh, my beauty, my beauty. How long I have labored over thee. Every inch of your ostentatious wooden frame, so obnoxiously difficult to get a good grip on. Every shade of your paint so slippery and covered in greasy varnish. Every atom of your shining surface so delicate and ready at the drop of a feather to shatter into countless invisible fragments and be borne away by the wind.
Wait, she's a bad thing, right, boss?
Oh, don't make me repeat myself, Bose. There's only so much feather this trip can take. No, it's high time we started thinking big. There's one place that deserves a work of this incredible, magnificent quality, and one alone.
You don't mean...
Oh, but I do.
We never get in.
Believe me, we'll find a way.
But it's so far away.
You could do with the exercise.
Not the Hellfire Club!
No, you moron! We're taking it to heaven!
Oh, that makes much more sense. I thought it's something impossible.
Yeah, I thought you were going to suggest something the same, boss.
Why are we taking it to heaven?
Because of what it can do. You're not going to force me to tell you again in order to explain to the audience what the mirror is capable of, are you?
Sorry, boss.
common or garden variety mirror will reflect whatever's in front of it. However, anything in it that is pretty appears ugly.
Wow. What else would it do, boss?
Else? Why should it do anything else?
Just curious.
Well, I suppose there is that little thing where if it breaks, it shatters into countless infinitesimal fragments that mix into the air, and if someone breathes them in or gets them in their hard eyes, they turn evil. But that's not important. No. The pretty turning ugly thing is the most important thing. I was amazed, I tell you, to discover about that other thing. Really, I'm as surprised as you are.
If you say so, boss.
I do. Just imagine the look on their smug faces when they go to check their appearances and they're ugly instead of pretty.
Are you sure about this, boss?
When have I ever steered anyone wrong?
Well, I was not all going to be an episode, but I would say yes. On the whole, your reputation.
Emerald!
I didn't finish my line.
Any other objections? Excellent! Let's start carrying this up to the pearly gates then, shall we?
Next is awfully a long way to go just to imitate a fun house, boss.
I am nothing if not dedicated to my art, Bertha. Now move it or lose it. And by it, I mean your ability to feel anything other than agonizing pain for the next 1,000 years.
year shall keep another day. Yes. Anyway, I've never given you the third kiss now, have I? So, what say that you and I pop each other's triplicate cherries?
No, Your Majesty, thank you. Would you like some tea?
Oh, go on then, darling. So that's what it does. They've always just frozen to death by themselves before. Haven't they? Ugh, I don't know, I can't even remember anymore. I've been here for that long.
Shall we clear your tea, ma'am? Your Majesty's duties await.
Not now. Mummy's feeling terribly lonely. Now I'm bored and frustrated. Maybe I should go and get myself a new playmate.
Wow, there's some trippy stuff in here. Yeah. Gerda, I'm bored. Let's go sledging. It's autumn, Kay. There's no snow to sledge in. I guess we could read another story instead. This one's called The Snow Queen. Nah, looks boring. Yeah, it's got a really predictable ending anyway. But there's a bit of a reindeer in it. I wonder if Santa turns up later. Don't be ridiculous. What kind of story set ostensibly in a world of glamorous magic would randomly insert an obese man being pulled around by a team of reindeer who hands out presents to children so that they can receive certain items for the plot to continue? Yeah, you're right. No one would ever write anything so contrived. There's one about roses. That reminds me, I just learned a song about roses. Could I play it for you? Okay. No, I'm Gerda, you're Kay. What? Never mind. Let's just read another story and we'll see how we go. Okay. Once upon a time, there was a young girl called Rosa who loved roses. Gosh, what a coincidence. I wonder if she liked picking flowers. She does! How did you know? I'm psychic. Rosa loved roses so much that she picked them every day and sang about them every night. And then when she grew up, she set up a rose water production factory and rejuvenated the coinscape of her poor village. Wow. What's a coinscape? It sounds like an economy, but archaic. Oh. Yeah. Her family then set up a chain of rosewater shops, and together they rejuvenated the rosewater market into a vibrant and job-creating sector. Wow. What happened next? Rosa sued her family for copyright infringement and let them to starve in the street. And then her house mysteriously fell on her head. Oh. Oh wait, don't most stories have a happy ending? Not this one. Gerda, I'm bored. Can we just go sledging now? Sometimes I forget when I'm friends with you. Look, there's no snow to sledge in. But I love snow. It's so unfair only having 3 months of it per year. Yeah, that's what you and everybody else thinks. But when you're not there, they tease me about it because I hate the stuff. It's just so cold, and it gets everywhere. Everywhere. Yes, even there. Especially there.
And now, my loves, who wants to hear a story from Grandma?
No, thank you, Grandma.
The snowbees will be coming soon. You mark my words, you lot. The snowbees will be coming, and then all will be cold.
What's she talking about? She means that winter is coming.
You know, when I was a girl, the snowbees would come every year, right around the time of the March of the Snowbees.
I think it's time for your nap, Grandma.
Beware the lady in white, for she is tall and feet, munching upon your desires like a snow bee upon a snow flower. Crones in July was crones in January.
Crony?
Crony is as crony does.
Please, get us.
Tarry not in the hollow, for 'tis a sinful frittering. A royal wedding. Oh, did you see her dress? Wasn't it lovely? But it's not the end of the line. Ambushed like a snow bee, giving up its snow honey to a snow keeper.
What are you on about, Grandma?
I like snow bees. What?
Maybe it'll release you in front of a TV show with people with funny accents yelling at each other.
Oh, my favourite. Racism.
So bored. Life's so much better when the snow's around. I love secretly tying my sleigh to the back of other people's wagons and being pulled along off the back of their labours. In fact, I think Gerda might like to come with me. I'll ask her as soon as she gets back.
Oh my
Gerda, I've got something really
But I
exciting.
love a criminy, Kay. It's not going to snow for months yet. Please stop asking me.
Sadder than that.
I'm sorry, Kay. I didn't mean to snap at you. We're still KGB FX, right?
KGB? You mean
Kay and Gerda, best friends forever.
Of course we are, comrade. Do you want to play me that song now?
Do I ever? Let's hope it's some tune. Roses are red and violets are blue. I love you, Kay. Do you love me too?
Of course I do. You'll have to come and sit on my sledge, Gerda. I'm making it nice and smooth for you.
You know I don't like snow, Kay. I keep telling you. You'll just have to go on your own.
But I'll be there, Gerda. It's so much fun when you're going through it with the person you're closest to in the whole world, fiercely clutching wood as the force of being pulled drags you through the super cold and into the super fun on the other side.
You do make it sound wonderful and somewhat more intimate than I would have imagined.
So you'll come?
Okay. I mean, I'll come, Kay.
Oh, okay.
Gerda! I've got icicles stuck in my snowbank again! Let me help you, poor grandmother!
Every time.
I tired myself out sledging today, but tomorrow Gerda and I'll have so much fun together. Wow, what a beautiful woman. But she's all pale and shiny, like she's made of ice or snow.
Hey, what's going on? Did you hit your head?
God, I asked you to mind your own.
I'm just worried about you.
Worry about yourself, bozo.
What's wrong? Please, tell me.
God, I'm sick of being frightened like this. I hate you.
Goodness gracious! She doesn't half have a snow bee up her snow bonnet!
I don't know what's wrong with her, Grandma.
Don't worry, my dear. I remember when your mother started having tantrums and getting upset at every little thing. She didn't even like listening to me talk about the snow bees anymore. Can you imagine? Now, just give her a few years and everything will be all right.
Yes? I can't wait that long. Please.
Oh, I've got it!
What?
I'll tell you a story about the snow bees.
Oh.
Now, once upon a time, winters were a lot milder than they are nowadays.
I don't think I've heard this one, actually.
And then suddenly, they got much worse, the end.
I'm guessing that story didn't have the classic free act setup.
You know, we did wonder if the snow bees had perhaps lost their queen. Or if they'd got a new one. But anyway, there's a lot more of the Snowbees than there were back then.
Of course, Grandma. Let's get dinner on, shall we?
More racist television, please.
Kay's been gone for months now. There's been no sign of her since we had that argument. What if she's gone forever because she's so mad at me?
Gerda! Gerda, I've got an icicle stuck in my snowbank again. Looking at you, Miranda. You're not still mad about Bay, are you?
Kay!
You should say that you're okay, dearie. You young people, making all your words shorter. Scarlett gave you polysyllabic words for a reason, you know.
No, I'm talking about Kay, my best friend.
When the Snowbees get angry, dearie, they fly up into the sky and spin around till they're all nice and dizzy. Then they fall down again like nice, quiet young girls. And they respect their elders. And they help them when they have an icicle stuck in their snowbank. Not that I'm angry, mind you. I'm used to it after all these years.
But she's been gone for ages.
Oh, honestly, dearie, you're as mopey as a snowbee with a snowbank covered in black ice. She's gone. Time to move on, dearie.
Buzz off, you horrible old woman! Ever since Kay's gone, I've been just a mess. The stress of wondering whether she's alive or dead has left me a quivering mess of urges and badly repressed. Oh. But I can't just leave until it inspiring Dooney.
Alright, watch where you're throwing your shoes in. No. I'm sorry. Please come back. I'm really lonely.
You're lonely too.
I'm sort of bound to large bodies of water. It's very difficult to find friends who aren't fish or otters.
I'm looking for my KGB FF.
KGB, you mean?
Kane and Gerda, best friends forever.
I see, alright. That would make you...
Oh, I'm Gerda. I'm looking for Kay. She's about yay tall, and she likes sledges and punching things. And she's pretty.
Oh, doesn't really ring any bells.
Oh, that's...
So...
Yeah. Who are you, and what's that thing you're carrying?
Oh, I'm the femme of the fjord. Alright, don't all gasp at once. It's a magic sword, obviously.
It doesn't look very magic to me.
It's a lot more magic in the dark.
I
Say, these are some mighty fine shoes you just threw away, Gerda. Are you sure you don't want them anymore?
never liked them much. Would you like to have them?
Would I ever? I mean, these little babes will go perfect with my red outfit. They're gold, so it will set off the red nicely.
Well, I'm not so undressed joy from them. They were thrust upon me after a birthday party gone horribly right to get me home quickly.
Oh, yeah, no, really, really fascinating story.
Yes, but for another time.
Well, I'm sure you have things to do. If you ever need me, just howl wherever you're near large bodies of water.
Oh, I'm sure I won't need any help throwing this tale, especially near any bodies of water. Isn't foreshadowing fun? Anyway, Albert, catch you later, Fanny.
Toodles.
Would you know it? She woke up at exactly the wrong time to be able to do anything about anything. I told her it was too much sleeping draught, but would she listen? No.
That's what he said.
Oh, it's so nice to have an attentive girl for once.
So, who did you get to do the decorating?
It's ice theory. It just grows like that.
Oh, okay.
That joke is really starting to wear thin. You know, beginning to think I should have given you the kiss of death already.
Well, I do enjoy a good scrap.
Well, yes. The cuckoo swan you bludgeoned to death for looking at you funny proves that. More tea?
Ooh, yes, please.
Pour me some while you're at it. What? My queen, I bring tidings. Fanny, good to see you. How are you doing?
I'm good, Your Majesty, but I really should tell you about these tidings right now.
How's summer?
You'd know better than I would. These tidings really are quite
You know,
important.
if it's about that wedding, everybody knows I don't do personal appearances anymore.
Someone's looking for the girl.
What? Who is it? I will freeze her and shatter her over my bare knee!
Someone's looking for me.
Not now, sweetheart. Mummy's busy. Where is she? What's she doing?
I spotted her by the Thames Fjord, my queen. And she's carrying a ukulele and walking here?
Who on earth walks in this weather when you can get a sleigh?
No, that sounds a bit like Gerda. Carrying her instrument around.
I say, darling,
Not like
have
a
some
sleigh.
Turkish delight.
There's a story.
Oh, go on, you'll really regret it if you don't. Eat! Works a treat every time. Now, you say she's at the Thames Fjord?
Yes, my queen.
Right, well, if this girl thinks she can get one over on me, she's got another thing coming! Guards! See that my guest is well looked after.
Ah, that's odd. I didn't know anyone lived in this part of the woods. Maybe I should be suspicious. After all, I am all alone, and there could be anyone or anything in there. Hello? Have you seen my friend? If not, could I maybe use your bathroom for 10 minutes? Oh! Hello, could you help me? I'm looking for my KGBFF.
KGB? You mean?
Kane Gerda, best friends forever.
I see, comrade. Well, if you've lost someone, dearie, why don't you come into my garden and tell Summer all about it?
I don't know about that. I wouldn't want to impose or get knifed by a crazy old lady. No offense.
Oh, none taken, dearie, but I'm just a harmless, wise woman with only the purest of hearts. You can certainly trust me.
Should I trust the boys and girls?
Yeah, don't do it.
What do they know?
Well, I could do a boiled sweetie, I guess.
Oh, come on, you don't sweeties.
Ever since Kay's gone, I've had this strange desire for something to suck on.
I'm not touching that one. Now, come along, dear, and we'll sit down. Now, what was it you lost?
My best friend, Kay, she's about yay tall, and she likes sledges and punching things, and she's pretty. I think I could do without Sweetie now.
You know, I think I might have seen someone like that.
Really?
About yay tall.
Yes.
Likes sledges.
Yes.
And punching things.
Yes.
And she's pretty.
Yes. Oh, God, yes.
Oh, no, that was someone else. Sorry, my mistake.
Oh.
There, dearie. There's no need to get all worked up just because you miss your friend.
I have to go find her.
Oh, no. You want to find her so badly? And for what?
Well, I think I'm in love.
Hush now, Cat. Really, there's no need to get all worked up just because you miss your little friends. I know, I've had a wonderful idea. I know what you're going to do. You're going to stay here in this garden.
Why?
You know, to keep you safe and sound, dear. I'm sure that Kay knew that this was coming. Knew that finding her would be a test. So leave, but not yet. Trust me, pet. Summer knows best. Summer knows best. Listen to my counsel. It's a scary world out there. Summer knows best. One way or another, something will go wrong, I swear. Bandage and rose, poison ivy, snowstorms, cannibals and snakes, the plague. Also, large bugs, bears made of sharks, and stop no more, you just upset me. Summer's right here, summer will protect you, darling, is what I suggest. Skip the drama, here's a llama. Summer knows best. Go ahead, get trampled by a rhino. Go ahead, get mugged and left for dead. I'm just a wise woman, what do I know? You'll only be at risk of dying. So go ahead and risk it. Kay would want that. Unless you die while she is in distress. When it's too late, you'll see, just wait. Summer knows best. Summer knows best. Listen to your elder. On your own you won't survive. Sloppy, underdressed, talentless, clumsy, please, they leave you alive. Gullible, naive, far too over-trusting, ditzy and a bit, well, slow. Plus, what to say, looking kind of silly. I'm just saying, 'cause I care so. Summer understands. Summer's here to help you. Do I have to ask her again? Gerda, you'll be so much happier if you just stay right here.
Will I, Summer? I am feeling better.
Of course you are, dearie. Now, you run No more searching that poor urchin. Summer knows best. Flowers to me.
Yes, my queen.
Now, I have a reason to suspect that little Gerda there has an emotional connection to roses.
How could you know that, Summer?
I heard it on the summer wind, and by wind I mean queen, and by summer I mean snow. Anyway, the important thing is that we can't let Gerda see any roses. As long as we don't let her see any roses, we'll have no further problems with her.
Well, that's fine with me.
No objections here.
Sounds good to me.
What are you all looking at me for?
Get her.
No, please, don't send me back there.
No, I'm afraid you're too much of a risk, my dear.
No, please, I won't do it again.
It's not your behaviour. It's for your own good. Look, if Gerda sees you, she'll be inspired to continue her quest, and then she'll be in danger.
Oh, that makes a lot more sense. No, please, don't send me back there.
Underground.
Magic, 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 magic,
Now, as long as we don't have any magical tears that can break such enchantments, we'll have no further problems.
Why do you mention that, Summer?
Foreshadowing.
Oh, okay.
Now, I must be off. I can feel an autumn wind rising. So, take care of the house, remember to feed the cat, and don't forget to water the, oh well, never mind. Ta-da!
This has been one of the best summers of my life. I mean, most people would scoff at the thought of looking after an old lady's house for an entire season, especially for no pay, and when there's no useful experience from the job that they could possibly gain from it. Not that I am bitter, because I am not. I love it, and it's been super special fun. But I do feel a bit lonely sometimes, and like there's something important I'm supposed to be doing. And I have a strange craving for boiled sweeties. Well, this floor's about as clean as it's gonna get. I guess it's time for a break. The innocuous tale of the mirror sounds completely irrelevant. The Snow Queen. Give it a go, I guess. Oh my god! This is a children's story? There's one about roses. There once was a girl called Rosa who loved roses so much that she sang about them every day and picked them. I haven't seen any roses since. Why do I feel so miserable?
I couldn't have survived another moment.
Oh my god, the talking rosebush!
Thank you for pointing that out.
This is exactly what Summer said would happen.
He's not going to be happy. But she's also not going to be back for another 9 months.
9 months? Where does she go for the rest of the year?
Don't think about it too hard or you'll spoil it for the audience. Look, this is the bit where you remember what's happening and it breaks the spell.
Spell?
Seriously. You were doing something important before you got here.
I was?
Come on. You can do it.
I don't remember.
have to go and find Kay.
Kay. But it's dangerous out there. There could be bandits and roads and snowstorms.
Oh my.
See? It's far too dangerous.
Oh, look, it's not that, it's not really all that bad. As long as you remember to keep your wits about you, you'll be fine, dear.
Okay, let's go.
Fair enough. I'm going to tell you now, I can't come with you. I'm kind of rooted to the spot.
But she could be dead.
Ah, I'm glad you brought that up.
You're glad she could be dead?
No. Let me finish. You see, you may not have noticed, but I'm the 7th rose bush of the 7th rose bush.
Huh?
And as we all know, the 7th rose bush of the 7th rose bush has psychic powers.
7th rose bush of a 7th rose bush.
It doesn't matter. Look, the point is, I'm psychic, and if Kay were dead, then she'd be buried. And I just spent a lot of time underground, so if she were there, I'd have been able to sense her. But I didn't sense her, so she wasn't buried, so she can't be dead.
Okay.
Convincing, no?
It's something, I guess.
Excellent.
Alright, you've convinced me. Thank you.
I'll be with you in spirit.
Bye.
Hear ye, hear ye. The results of the Winter Woolympic Games are in.
Did you just say Woolympic Games?
Hear ye, hear ye. The princess has chosen her fiancé with whom she shall be wed forever in royal monarcho matrimony.
What are you on about?
Hear ye, hear ye. How did you miss the Woolympic Games exactly? I mean, it was the single most important event in the kingdom this year. Never mind all that fuss about the oppressive new regime. Honestly, who responds to international political pressure by excusing foreign nationals from being executed?
Didn't you say it was the Woo Olympic Games?
Hear ye, hear ye. Yes, look, forget I mentioned the sporting competition, okay? The princess has chosen who shall woo her, and the games are over. Tomorrow, all the countless people who have gathered for the games will disperse, once again clogging up the roads and highways and public transport for the poor innocent people who live in the area to begin with.
Countless people? Kay could be one of those countless people. Hey, could you help me?
Hear ye, hear ye. What?
I'm looking for my friend. Have you seen her?
Hear ye, hear ye. Based on that description, she could be anyone. Or anything. A little more detail would be useful.
Well, she's about yay tall, and she likes sledges, and punching things, and she's pretty.
Hear ye, hear ye. Sounds a little familiar. Possibly.
Really? Could you take me to her?
Hear ye, hear ye. You say that she is about yay tall, likes sleighs, and punching things, and is beautiful.
Yes, more or less.
Hear ye, hear ye. I definitely remember meeting a girl who was about yay tall and liked toboggans and kicking things and was easy on the ice.
Wait, what?
Hear ye, hear ye. Or possibly she liked punch and slaying things. I forget the details, but I will very definitely take you to this girl whom I remember. Yes, I remember her very clearly. Very clearly indeed. Let's go.
If you're sure. Okay, I really hope it's you.
Nobody could have warmed my heart the way you did, Moi. I'm so happy to have found you.
And I, you, Blanche.
Biff. Paul. Wow.
Who'd have thought that the Olympic Games would have had so much security?
We had to call in the army, you know.
You mean you couldn't get enough of your own people to be security for such a prestigious event?
Well, apparently, having to employ enough unemployed people to stand around looking threatening was too great a challenge. Look, I shouldn't be bad-mouthing my citizens like this. Who are you? What are you doing in my throne room?
Sorry. Oops.
Hear ye, Hear ye! This young lady, whose name I can't quite recall at the moment, is looking for someone who's about yay tall and likes sleigh bells and sleighing things and is a bit of eye candy, if you know what I mean.
That is not what I said. And my name is Gerda.
Yes. Well, leaving aside your infallible memory, Dove, why did you bring her to the throne room?
Hear ye! Because it's you, Princess.
It is! Ah!
What are you doing?
I'm giving my KGB a feather hug, of course.
KGB? You mean?
Kay and Gerda, best friends forever.
Oh, I see, comrade.
Yes, that's me.
I'm afraid that this stuff has misled you, my child.
Hear ye! Right, bad.
You seem distressed. Pray sit and tell us about your first.
Well, I'm looking for my friend Kay. She's just about the most amazing girl I've ever met. And I love how she punches things when she gets frustrated. And I used to say that I'd hate and get really annoyed when she made that joke about how her name is Kay and okay means I agree. But I even missed that and I think I'm in love.
I completely understand. So, how did you lose her?
She ran away after we had a fight, and there's been no word from her since. I only know she's alive because the psychic Rosebush told me. You have to be there, I guess.
I understand wanting to find someone special to you. Not in the same sense as the word find, but it's close enough. I shall provide you with my carriage so you can find your friend more easily.
Thank you.
You shall have my muff to keep you warm against the cold chill of the night.
Thanks, I guess.
She'll never do tomorrow.
Not a hope in hell.
She'll need some help.
Not a chance without it.
Well, I think I'm going to do some paperwork. Those soldiers won't pay themselves for being drafted in to cover in a shortfall in logistics caused by civilian incompetence. I'm sure you'll find something to do, my love.
I'm sure I will. I'm sure I will.
I hope I can find somewhere to stay for the night. It's going to be terribly cold if I have to stay in that carriage.
Hey!
Who's there?
Fancy carriage! And look, the poor girl's all alone!
One, two, three, four.
Where? Oh, no, not that one. We don't have the rights to that one.
Sorry.
Come on, bandits, get the girl!
Get the girl.
Get the girl! Get the girl!
Get the girl!
Get the girl! Get the girl! Get the girl!
Get the girl so it's sweet.
Get the gun, so we have some.
This is not very clever. We're getting the girl now.
We'll take her right to and sell it, stew.
Get the girl! Get the girl! Get the girl! We bandits are a cunning folk. We throw enough the social yoke. We'll ransom her and buy some coke. Because we're merry folks, we're taking her back to our home. We'll hold her there inside a dome, keeping her away from the pot. And if you protest, then she'll be shot. Burn my cancan line!
I'm not quite sure what to do now. At least I'll have somewhere to sleep though. I'm stuck in a nasty position. Why don't you take short intermission? Have a drink and have a pee and we'll be back for Act 3.
2.
Get
the girl. Cover time. Down. Go, go, get the go, go, get the go.
I bet the audience won't appreciate the alliteration I went into describing the scene. And since they won't have read the script, that comment will simply be confusing. Well, I'm glad I didn't take my ukulele as well as my carriage. And I'm glad to have had some sleep, but that girl with the weird accent stole my muff. And now I'm really cold, not to mention lonely.
Weird accent?
Yes, weird accent. This is Lapland, don't you know?
Oh, and I suppose your accent is completely appropriate for this particular geographical region.
Well, excuse me, princess.
Princess? Princess? Who told you I was a princess? I ain't no princess.
It's just an expression. Cool your jets. Look, could I have that back? It's really cold in here.
Why no? I'm enjoying this muff far too much to simply give it up.
You stole it from me.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh, yes, you
did. Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
yes, you did. Oh, no, I didn't.
Oh,
yes, you did. All right, so I did steal it.
Yep.
How about you let me keep it and I'll give you something else in return?
I don't suppose you have any boiled sweeties?
Fresh out, I'm afraid.
A cold shower?
We don't even have running water here, let alone a cold shower.
10 minutes of privacy?
Whatever. 4.
I am without!
Who's that?
I bring tidings, Lady Rogue.
You're a lady, Rogue?
It's now on the lady screen. I forget you heard that. What news, Raven?
The whooper swan spoke of a calm in the snowstorms that began months ago.
Oh yeah, very strange. This cyclical pattern of good weather and not so good weather we're having. It's almost as if we have seasons or something.
Words can really sting, my lady.
Okay.
I do have feelings.
Oh, okay. I'm sorry. Carry on.
The swans are sighting the Snow Queen!
The Snow Queen?
Snow Queen, what did you say sooner? Is she coming here?
Coming here?
I think I hear an echo.
An echo?
Oh, there it is again!
It's her palace, we're living. She abandoned it many years ago for her art palace. If she comes back. We are going to have to make tracks if she comes back, and fast. Tell me, are we in danger, Raven?
The Snow Queen does not approach, my lady. But the swans have spotted her with a new consort for the first time in months.
Not to be rude, but does any of this have anything to do with me?
Well, if the weather clears, you'll be able to travel more safely. You see, the harsh blizzards and snowstorms first began many years ago. Before then, the winters were far milder, and the bandit clan had no
Since then, they've been forced to stay in here, leaving only to raid, except when the weather calms. It's just hearing that the Snow Queen's taken another girl. They haven't lasted very long. Tell me, Brady, do you know anything more about it?
Well, the leader of the swans furnished me with a vivid description.
Oh, that's convenient. Tell it to us.
You see, she attacked them with her fists. The girl who attacked her was about yay tall. And she talked about sledges as if she loved them.
Like sledges.
Obviously, she seemed to take great interest in fist fighting.
And punching things.
And of course, she was fair to look upon.
She's mighty pretty.
Oh my god! What? A talking raven! And they're talking about cake!
The KGB? She means that...
Yes, comrade.
I have to go find her. Now!
Raven? You may leave us. Aww. You did so good, but you can take a break now, right? We need to get through this thing. I really can't. You know, there are many reasons. First off, for your freedom. And while you're at it, ask for mine too.
Oh my god, a talking raven!
This is going to be a long night. Look, even if I did let you go, what you going to do? It's cold outside. There's no warm atmosphere. You're all alone. More or less.
I'm flying far away from here. I'm not planning on having fun in the sun.
All right. Do you want to lie snow blind and comatose under freshly fallen snow? The coldest of weather won't nip at my toes. I'll guide her safely to shelter. Well, you better take good care of her, Murphy. Don't worry. I know a Finnish lady you can spend the night with. All right, very well, on your own heads be it. Off you go. They don't stand a chance. Look, now is really not the time.
Awfully sorry to disturb you, my queen, but it is time for you to head to foreign climes and spread snow on the tips of their volcanoes. Or else.
Or else what?
Or else there won't be snow on the tips of the volcanoes in foreign climes.
Well, that is a very convincing argument. But, what about Kay while I'm gone?
Don't worry, my queen, she will want for nothing.
Want for nothing? Well, I don't want her to want for nothing! I want her to want for me!
Please don't tell me she'll want for nothing but your presence, my queen.
Well, that sounds better. And she'll be well taken care of.
Don't worry, my queen. She'll be as safe as any flesh girl could possibly be in a cave full of ice and snow, surrounded by anthropomorphized snowflakes in the form of guards, and, you know, all those other things that live in snow caves.
Eloquently put. Perhaps I won't melt you after all. Right then, Kay. Oh, she's so precious. I'm going now, sweetie. Bye. Bye-bye. Bye.
Finland, the country where I want to be. No need trekking or camping, or just watching TV. Finland, it's the country for me. You're so near to Russia, so far from Japan, quite so long way from Canada. Lots of miles from Vietnam. Finland, the country where I want to be, eating breakfast or dinner, or snack lunch in the hall. Finland has it all. You're so sadly neglected, and after England, and for second to Belgium. When Finland, the country where I want to be. Your mountains so lofty, your trees are so tall. Finland has it all. All together! Finland, the country where I want to be. Your mountains so lofty, your trees are so tall. Finland has it all. Finland has it all. Where is this woman going to?
She's dead.
Probably. Hello, Murphy. How are you? Pull up a chair and sit down.
Hello, my name's Gerda, and I'd like to ask if I could please stay the night.
We're on our way to the Snow Queen's palace.
Oh, well, I think things better than most when the snow's laying down a bit.
I'm looking for my friend. The Snow Queen's got her.
Oh, yes, I did meet a watercolor swan on my way who said that she's got a new concert about being tall,
Yes.
like sledding,
Yes.
and punching things.
Yes.
And she's pretty.
Yes, I already know it's her. Why are you describing her?
It just seemed like the thing to do. You know, when I was a girl, the queen used to hold open court, and she was so magnanimous and magnificent and lovely and...
Lovely? She kidnapped my KGB BFF!
Your what?
KGB, best friends forever!
Well, yeah, it was quite a while ago that she stopped holding open court. And, well, you know, I think something must have happened to her a bit time ago. Like, I don't know what.
What does that have to do with anything?
Don't mind me here, just making conversation.
Hey, Gerda, maybe you want to get some rest now?
My bedroom's just down the hall. Thank you.
What are you doing, you fool? I thought I was going to die in that prison.
They barely fed me.
Oh, and how did you get out?
Within a minute.
What was that? Gerda charmed the pants off my captor, all right?
And I sense you're going to lead her to certain doom.
She's got her heart set on finding a friend.
You're sentimental.
I just wanted to ask if I could use your bathroom.
Go right ahead.
Thanks. I'll only be 10 minutes.
You're absolutely atrocious. The queen will eat her alive.
You can't just judge me.
Too late. You're just despicable. I have to put you out of your
Just wanted to say goodnight.
Good night.
your way out of a slight yoke, never mind a palace. I am offended by that remark. I'm sure we'll be alright. Okay, even if you keep her safe, and even if somehow you manage to get into the palace and out, all three of you alive, including her friend, and even if you come out, the queen's rage will be formidable. Who knows what can happen?
So we're betting swords, right?
Right. Snow Queen's palace is over there. See that big building over there? You see it? Yeah, see it. Big. Oh, look out. It's the Snow Patrol. Snow Patrol. They're the Queen's guards. They're made out of ice. They're so cold the heat of 1,000 million billion suns couldn't melt them. Really? If they catch us, it's the end of our journey. Right. Best keep our eyes out then. What are we going to do?
Run. Oi! Clear them off, you two.
We're going!
This is
What are you talking about? I panicked! You're a big, strong reindeer. Can't you just clear us a path? What do you mean? You know? Something like that. I can't just attack them. They haven't died. You just said we're in real danger.
You are!
They're speaking.
We're
We're just going to stand here and wait for them to surround us.
Okay, let's all keep calm. Sure it's okay.
You mean maybe we can talk to them and convince them not to hurt us?
Are you stupid? They are cold-hearted murderers in both the literal and the metaphorical sense. They're coming to kill us. But it's not like panicking. It's going to make the situation any better.
You have two choices. Give up and be captured, or don't give up and be captured.
I'll never give up.
I will, please don't hurt me.
You worthless coward, Murphy.
I'm sorry. I'm a driver, not a fighter.
You can go, beast. We only need the girl.
Thank you. Oh, big building.
Now there's no need to be hasty. I'm sure we can talk this through. Maybe I can play you a song? No? Help! Anybody, help! Well, that was unexpected.
I said I would be near water, didn't I, Dumpy?
But the ground's frozen solid.
Yes, no. But there is a stream running underneath the ice. Yes, running underneath the ice. There is water present.
That is very convenient.
Yes. Yes, it is.
I don't suppose you could help me get inside the castle.
I would love to, darling, but you know, remember, bound to large bodies of water, obviously. Can't leave them. But you keep your wits about you and you'll do fine, probably.
Thanks, Sam.
Don't touch the dress, don't touch the dress. Go get the girl. She's probably in another cup.
Kay! Oh, I finally found her! Kay! Kay, wake up! You're so cold, Kay.
Oh, what a surprise. My guards have failed in their one and only mission of keeping intruders out.
Kay, please wake up.
Hello? Trying to be menacing over here.
Please.
Oh, for the love of permafrost. Guards! letting her in by letting her out.
Letting her out, my queen?
Yes, letting her out, dropping her off, taking out the trash, culling the wheat, eliminating the competition, working your hamstring at the queen's last nerve to breaking point.
I still don't get it.
Kill her, you morons!
How am I going to get us out of here?
Okay.
No, you're Kay. I'm Gerda. Kay, you're awake! I don't suppose we're standing over a frozen stream, are we?
What kind of moron builds an ice palace over running water? Then I wouldn't even be able to entertain vampires.
I don't suppose there's any subterraneous rose bushes down there? Hello? Would really need help right now.
I'm getting dangerously bored.
Help! Anybody help?
Stop advancing and start actually killing.
It was worth a shot. Okay, there's something I've got to tell you before we're torn to pieces.
Actually, we're only going to tear you to pieces. The princess's consort's life is much more valuable than our own.
God help me.
What? Why did the lights go out? Guards, sort this out immediately! All right, lads, to the tent box! Run, Gerda!
What about? Okay, I just need to catch my breath. Oh, what I wouldn't give for a kind of relentless right now. But I've got you back, Kay, and that's all that matters. As long as we can somehow outrun Malevolent Queen and her snowflake guards, which have no need to eat, sleep, or pee. I don't care that I haven't eaten or slept since that night at the lab woman's house. We're together. Kay? I can't keep going.
Kill her! Get her! Kill her!
They're going to be here at any moment. I'm sorry, Kay. I thought I could make things better if I just found you, but I've only made it worse. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Kay. Gerda? Gerda? Kay! I have to get us out of here before...
Is there any way to talk to me, darling?
You stay away from me. Gerda and I are together again, and there's nothing you can do about it.
Oh, spare me the sentimentality.
You heartless witch.
I'm a queen, not a witch.
It's an expression. Don't come any closer. Gerda, are you okay? I'm more than okay. Now that you're here. You and I together again. Nature's been faced and tears of passion. I think the fatigue must have gone to my head. But well, we can have all. Now you're here, I'll be broken down all the walls. I've seemed like I don't care, I know, but now I feel my love for you. I've needed you, but I needed you fit just right. And now that you're here, tear down walls. Now that you're here, I know that we'll both have it all. Forget the past, you're back at last. I want to keep you holding fast. Don't let go, we'll stick it through. No one can stop us, it's me and you. Even if we don't make it out alive, Gerda, I'm glad that we're going through this together. Me too, Kay. I wasn't expecting that.
Think the way you do carry on. It's just despicable. It's enough to make anyone sick.
So, those are the tears of sickness?
Yes. No. I don't know. It reminds me of the first time I haven't felt so touched. At least 100 years. Now, what was I doing?
We were about to hear this girl limb from limb, and then take this other girl to your palace and bewitch her into being your princess consort, until she inevitably freezes to death and becomes another snowflake.
Oh. Well, that's not very nice. I think it's time for a change of plans. And a change of scenery, yes. My castle's been unoccupied for far too long.
So you're not going to kill me?
Of course not, my dear girl. Then you were just looking out for What? KGB? Never, ever do that in public again. Right, I suppose I ought to be heading back to my palace. I don't suppose you two lovely ladies would like to accompany me.
That's a very generous offer.
I think we'd like to spend some time together right now.
But we'll come and visit you.
Marvellous! Well, in that case, guards, accompany these two girls to wherever it is that they want to go, and then rejoin me at the palace.
Yes, Mom.
Toodles, everybody!
Thanks for your help.
You're welcome.
Oh, this is the night where I stayed with that laugh lady. I do hope Evie's alright. Speak of the devil.
Gerda, fantastic to see you again, and you must be Kay.
Charmed. You really came through in the end then, Evie.
Yeah, well, it was a tough call, but when push came to shove, I knew just what I had to do. Come on, move, Hallie. I know you have somewhat important to be.
This is the lovely Snow Queen's old palace. I guess the rogues and bandits must have had to leave now that she's back.
Alright. Now the Snow Queen's come back, she's made all of us her personal knights. I thought being an outlaw would be so good for your career.
Congratulations.
I don't like you early, but you look like you've got somewhere to be.
You've certainly made a lot of friends on this journey, Gerda. I suppose I have.
The rogue must have been too too busy to see me, I guess.
Oh, Glenda, I'm so happy to see you. And you found your friend too.
I did, Your Majesty. I'm sorry about your carriage. There's nothing I could do.
Don't you worry about that. The Snow Queen has re-established diplomatic relations, and she sent the carriage back, along with some chocolate credit cards. Needs to a platinum mine.
Anyway, we would stay in chat, but it seems you have an important appointment to get to.
You know what, princesses, Gerda? You're the one to talk. Princess consort to the Snow Queen. This could be awkward.
Oh, did you make another friend here?
Not exactly. I was sort of brainwashed into staying here by an old wise woman.
That sounds similar to the situation I was in. How did you get out?
A psychic rose helped me.
I'm glad I didn't make it on my own now.
Someone must not be there. The flowers did say she was only there 3 months of the year. Oh, this is where I met the first person who inspired me to go on my journey.
Kay! Oh, you two make such a disgustingly lovely couple. Makes me wish I could leave large bodies of water, which obviously I can't. I'm stuck to large bodies of water.
Well, I'm sure if you keep your wits about you, you'll be fine.
Didn't I say that?
That's kind of the point.
Well, I'm convinced. I'll just be going to stand around other large bodies of water. We should do dinner sometime. But possibly not near a large body of water.
You'll have to come visit the Snow Queen with us. We'll have tea and play the hat game.
Didn't she kidnap you?
Yeah, but we got over that.
The things you miss when you're bound to large bodies of water, unable to ever leave them. Well, you two obviously look like you have something to do. Bye! Come on, Ducky.
We're nearly home.
You know, it took about 6 months to get to the Snow Queen's palace, but we've just done the journey in about 5 minutes.
I'm sure they'll edit a travelling montage on some kind of production.
My little Snoopy, you're back!
It's good to see you too, Grandma.
And you've brought your little Snoopy with you!
Yes?
Oh, well, don't stand around in the corner. Come inside before your snowbanks start dripping all over the snow carpet.
I'm so glad we're back, Kay. It's all been a bit of an ordeal, hasn't it?
Kay,
You don't have to say anything.
this should only take 10 minutes.
It's been 20.